Hi, I came to this place, Indranagar, in 2017. And 18, 19, 20 we have spent in this particular area called as HL second stage, close to Domlur layout. And for your information, we were there with our pet named as Juno. He was right there next to this house, adjacent to this house. My son was there. And we had a great life with him. I told you about it. He had a lot of happiness. He was everything. He became everything. He is there in each and every cell in my body. His name is embedded. He is not alive anymore, but his soul is here with me. And I would like to tell you a few things. After coming here, I have faced 1,000 issues. Can't even describe it in words. After coming here, I faced issue with the water many times. It's related to the pipe, related to the tank, related to the connection in front of my house. I don't know how on earth it happened and all, but it's not related to the issue, common issue with the old house and all. I don't know what is this at faced, but I just want to mention few things. I just don't want to repeat it again and again, and it's not going to make any sense. But just listen to me very carefully. After coming here, I got all the documents from the bank. I went to the bank. I got the document signed by the manager of the particular bank. And then I went to the college. I got the library membership. And I told you about it. There were people following me. They were threatening me. They were not letting me to get into the college. I went to that place only 3 times. After that, I came back. And I went to the police station in HSR layout in order to make a complaint. And they said that, if it happens again here in this area, let us know about it. At the very next moment, you should contact us. So they advised me and they sent me back. But I was not having the guts to get into the place again. So I didn't go. After I have visited the place only 3 times. And after that I have submitted the books and I didn't go. I didn't go at all. Because of these guys. They are following me and no one is interested to make a note. If it is the direct dealing, I can definitely call the police. But it's quite indirect and they are torturing me in multiple ways. They are portraying it in a very cheap manner and they are spreading false news. They did that. And when I was checking with my husband, he said that it never happened, but he was also having an issue. He is not talking about it. After coming to this house, we faced many problems, many issues. With the tenants, the other tenant, they were always creating the issue. The one stayed previously was letting the pets all the time. It's not the issue at all. For me, I have no problem at all. I have captured the photographs, I fed, I do keep the cat food in my house. But It's littering everywhere and they are not cleaning the places and they have created a lot of issues. And after that, again another tenant came. They kept a vehicle. It is the house shared by three. And they parked the vehicle just inside the house. The car parking is there, but it's the common place. It should be shared by three. And you should leave the space to walk. Or if I order, just imagine if I order something, some furniture, or if I have to move something out of my house, how do I do that? How do I do that if the car is there? It's there, it's totally occupying the place. And and moreover they lock the gate. They always lock the main gate. They are always blocking the way. I couldn't understand it. And they are spreading the false news wherever it is possible. I went to the office. I requested them to check with the records to issue the certificate once again because the name has been changed. The logo has been changed. And the office itself is not there. So I requested them to issue the letter again. And fortunately, they were able to help me out and they did that. They issued the letter again. You just imagine, I went to the bank after 15 years. I went to the office after 15 years. I went to the places after 15, 16, 17 years in order to reevaluate, and also that is related to my jewels. I went to the jewelry shop twice. I asked them to evaluate everything, to give the estimation as well as to check with the bills what I had. Everywhere I have spent more than 3 hours, 3 to 5 hours. In the station I went to verify the records for the passport. At first the officer came to my house. It's enough. I don't have to go there. But again I went to the station in person. I asked them to check the records. And I carried my bills, everything with me. Just imagine these guys are spreading the false news, and that too I'm a postgraduate holding the degree MCA as well as I worked in 2 big MNCs in the world. Just imagine, as a tech support executive, the 2 voice process, and for the 2 top brands in the world. And these guys are spreading the false news on everyday basis. They are making my life as hell. And it's too tough for me to address these issues because it is quite, it's not a direct, if they are conveying the message directly, I can give the reply, but it is quite indirect. And it's not my imagination. I do have the, evidence this time. These guys are from Tamilnadu. They are from DMK party. And you can't even imagine the troubles what they are trying to, they were giving a lot of troubles. I will show you the mail. I'm really interested to report this. I'm interested to report this issue because they are doing something I just don't understand it. Why they are interfering into my life? What is the issue with the political party? What is there for me, or how did I, where is the point? Can you just let me know where is the point? I came to this place, Bangalore, in 2010. and I worked in HP. First 2 to 3 months, I've been to the classes because I was expecting, I was always anticipating as well as preparing things for software. So I passed out of the institution in 2004. Then I went to Delhi. After 2 years I came back and I was hospitalized and I have joined in Sutherland Global Services. I worked over there for almost 3 years approximately. And just imagine, is this possible in this real world? I have the records. I requested the officer to check everything. I have all the records before issuing the passport. You can check with all the records and let me know about just to issue the acknowledgement as it's all verified, it's all true. But they were not interested to verify all the records, the receipts, jewels, whatever. But they verified the records for the passport and they issued the passport. Before that, I renewed the Aadhaar. So the Aadhaar renewal done, passport renewal done, KYC was updated because before ATM card, before applying for the ATM card, I went to the bank along with my husband because he is also the account holder. So I was there, and before they issued the ATM card, they were checking all the records, and I produced all the statements the Aadhaar card was given in order to get the ATM card. Everything was renewed, and that too after 10 years. 10 years of period was gone, right? So, do you think that the police officer is simply issuing the passport? The authorities. Do you think that the Aadhaar card was simply issued without checking the biometrics, without checking anything? Do you think that the bank can issue something on their own? And do you think that the MNC, the top MNC in the world, can issue something without even verifying the records? I'm a wife of a software engineer and he is working in the place that is the product based company that is also one of the top MNC in the world. And these guys are deteriorating my name and they are showing something, saying something, and they are acting so weird. It's so weird. They are acting weirdly. I couldn't get it. I couldn't understand anything. So that's why it was my opinion. So I didn't disturb anyone. I did not talk about it. But it's true. I received a message from one person and he was talking about something related to DMK party. He said that, he is having the vengeance towards his opposite party. And he was always torturing me. I couldn't get it. How it is connected. How my life is connected with some political party. How these guys are following me and torturing me indirectly. I couldn't get it. And no one is interested to interpret it. No one is interested to, listen to me at first. These guys are quite pathetic. Gone mad, completely gone mad. We are in the 21st century. All the possibilities are there in medical field. And also in investigation, when the police or any official is there, it will take only 2 days to record all the messages and verify it with the respective people. They can conclude everything within a week or two. It's not going to take a long time. We're in a very fast-paced world. Nothing is impossible. Or everything is possible. I don't know. I have faced a lot of issues. The tenant was vacated after the guys walking on the road. They left their things without any notice, without they did not let me know about their belongings are kept in the ground floor. And the very next day, there were so many guys in my house and fighting for something. They were making a lot of noise. And they were shouting in front of the house. Around, there were around 10. And they were shouting, making noise, and they were getting into my, house. It's not my issue. Who asked you to let your things in the ground floor? Did you inform me? No one informed me about anything. All of a sudden, almost 10 to 15 guys gathered in front of my house. I do have the video recording. And these guys are doing something, as if like they are fighting, quarreling with each other, and I couldn't get it at first. Then they said that they need the machine and other materials from the ground floor. And the very next day, there was a leakage in front of my house. It was overflowing. It was unbearable. Couldn't see it at first. And then I had no idea about what to do. At first I was trying to contact someone in BBMP. And someone said that, you need to contact BWSSB. Something BWSSB or BWSB. I think Bangalore Water Supply Board. I just don't remember. But I was trying to contact them, and I couldn't meet anyone. So I called the police because the neighbors were disturbed by the event happened in my house by the workers. And they were trying to make a call to my husband as if like some issue is going on. They didn't even bother to ask anything. But they directly called my husband. I don't know how did they get the number. The person next to my house got the number to my husband's number. But that person is not having my number. They don't even care. They did not care about asking anything, what happened, what's going on. They did not support. They did not come out to ask about those things. But they are intended to call my husband. So I called the police in order to control the situation. And he took the video, everything was recorded, the leakage in front of my house and the quarrels, whatever happened. And he said that he will address it. He asked me to get into the station to make a complaint. I've been there. And they said that, it's not our issue. Please contact BBMP. So, the call was, the complaint was not taken that day. So I've been to BBMP office, I gave the letter. The leakage was controlled. After calling the police, they have contacted the BBMP and somehow the leakage was controlled. But they left the pit open. So I went to the BBMP office to give the complaint. And after that, they came back and they did something. They managed to close the thing. But it is not properly done. Still, it's after placing the huge pipes, it was not properly closed. It is still, having the potholes, and you could see the gravel, whatever debris is there, it is still there. So within 15 days, the monsoon will be there. It will be quite tough for each and everyone to use this road. Everywhere it was open, and that's quite tough for the commuters. I don't know who is doing it, I have no idea about it. But these guys are from Tamilnadu, from DMK party. They are spreading the false news every day. I could notice, I could see some sort of nonsense, and I was trying to ignore it as much as possible. And then the fuse was gone. The tenant did not pay the amount, and they removed the fuse. But the person intimated me about the bill payment, and I told him that it's related to the ground floor tenant. And after a month, it's not even after a month, within 20 days, he kept the bills and he removed the fuse. But that is related to that place, power is related to the motor. That is common for the three tenants. I just don't get it. I couldn't understand the calculation and all. But the person did not pay the bill, and the motor was not running. So I have faced everything all alone, for your information. When my husband was not here, the guys, the road workers left their things in the ground floor, and they were fighting with each other in front of my house, and they entered into my house. They were shouting. And again, the fuse was gone, and we paid the amount on behalf of the tenant. And again, lot of issues related to water, related to fuse, related to many things. I can't go through this all alone. It's too tough for me to go through each and everything on everyday basis. And these guys having some sort of vengeance or grudge towards the opposite party, and they are linking my name with the opposite party, and they are spreading the false news around my house, and they are doing their worst. And unfortunately, my husband's family was under their control, and no one is willing to address it, no one is willing to listen to it. So there is no point of talking about it. If the police officer is not interested to take the case, the complaint, who else is going to take care about it? No one. So I'm just letting this as some sort of imagination, but I thought that okay, fine, it's somehow no one is able to interpret it because it is happening only to me. I'm the only person getting affected. Then I came to know that I received the message, and the person sent the message from the DMK party stating so and so. So please understand one thing, that these guys are quite disturbing, and also related to the power. I called the Bescom many times, 1912, addressing the power related issues. I did that when I was there in this house, 3702, because the post is very close to my house, and it was always, leaving the sparks. So I called Bescom. I do have the record. In my old phone I have the record. I called Bescom many times. And after coming here, addressing the power cut, addressing the fuse related issues, everything was managed by me, all alone. I went to Mia by Tanishq, and there they made the issue with the bill. They did not produce the transparent bill, so I asked them to cancel the transaction, and I managed everything on my own. Everywhere I've been to the places all alone, except few places, because my husband was there. My husband bought few jewels for me in 2013. So that was exchanged last year, along with the so-called Mangal Sutra, a chain, and not the Mangal Sutra, because it's all getting outdated. The customs are there, okay. At some extent, I could agree with those things. So when it is related to safety, I don't prefer that. That's my concern. There is nothing else. So I've been to the places along with my husband, because those things bought by my husband and his family. So I've been to those places along with my husband. Other than that, I have managed everything all alone. I can't handle this anymore. I don't know how to make a complaint, because everywhere they are using their influence. I don't know what sort of value I have and what is the problem with their opposite party, and how it is getting related. What is the problem? What sort of thing is that? I'm not going to do any research on it. I just want to tell you that I came here, I got all the documents from the bank, from the jewelry shop, from the concern where I have worked. Everything was renewed, Aadhaar, passport. I got the new ATM card after 2-3 years, because I was in Goa at the time of pandemic, and I couldn't apply at that time, so I applied it again after renewing the passport, Aadhaar. The KYC was updated. Then there is an issue with the what is that? PAN card. Someone said that in the records the names are shuffled, your first and last name. Then I filed the RTI. I waited for the reply, and half of the reply was true and half of the reply was not true. And again I filed the case, the second appeal. Just imagine, is there anyone on this world going through these many issues? I don't know. If they have a big family, children, there are people to take care. then I can at least understand about their issues. But for me, there is no one. I lost my son. In fact, they killed him. I have no proof, but that is again, I just don't want to blame someone. So I just don't want to say something that is not going to be useful. Or if, why should I have to come and talk about it? Can you just imagine? Is there any sense? I did my best. After coming here, I faced 1,000 issues. I faced everything all alone. Because my husband used to tell me that you are the educated person. Deal with it. So I dealt with each and everything all alone. I went to the places. First I went to the bank. Then the second time I went to another bank. Because when I was working in Sutherland, the bank details were different. After coming here, I've been to Citibank. And the name has been changed. They said that the merging has happened and the records were lost. So this is what I would like to tell you. It's all renewed. Everything has been renewed. I cannot carry my certificates and other documents anywhere because these guys are getting into my house when I'm not here. And they are changing everything. They are having the power to change everything. Again, I'm not having the evidence, I'm not having the proof for it, but it's too tough for me to leave everything at home and to get out of the house. So I've been to all the places with my bag. Just imagine. 20 years of receipts, documents, medical records carried by me wherever it is possible. And these guys are still following me, spreading the false news everywhere. And if you are a true citizen of this country, you must understand one thing, there is a legal system available. And you should understand one thing, you must use your own brain. Because it will happen to you. If it is happening to me, then they will target you too. For nothing. Right? I'm not saying anything against them, but I received the message. And also, they were threatening me while I was trying to get into the college. The same NIFT. The library membership was renewed again. Last year I did that. Only 3 times I was there and I took the books, and after submitting the books I got the card and I came back. Because they were threatening me. They were not letting me to get into the college. And these guys are from DMK party. Because one of the guys said that. Because he said that you are having the tie with this particular party. How do I prove that? Why should I have to prove that, or why? What is the reason behind it? I came to Bangalore in 2010. This is the 17th year. I've been to my hometown only countable times. There is no bond, nothing. My father is still living on his, he sold the property and he put the money in the bank and he's spending his life with that interest. I'm not even able to help him. I have already addressed the issue. I was trying to give the money back because it is invested in Bangalore plot. The plot is here in Bangalore. I bought it. That was my idea. I sold my jewels. I got the money from my father, then very few jewels were sold. Not here. Please try to understand one thing. My father is not even ready to accept the check. Every day is postponing it. He is still is around 75. Is still doing it. His job. Because that's not gonna be sufficient. Because he is an old person. Medical expenses will be there. We sold a house in order to buy the plot here. I thought that we will build a house and my father will be here with me. And he sold the house. I forced my father to sell the house in Pondicherry. No, there is no income. There was a steady income from that house. Now that house is also gone and the plot is left empty. And I'm not able to pay my father. That's why I'm interested to get back to the same work. I want to continue not only because of the situation. I just wanted to pursue. I gave enough time for fashion designing. I did my best. It's not a failure. It's something like, it's how much you are going to invest. That is also there. If you are interested to open the shop here, it's not going to be the failure. I know the people, I know the craft people. I can, I can order, I can give the designs, I can get whatever I want. It's not the failure. I know all the crafts. The weaving, the weaving related to each and every state, and the printing styles. It's not the failure. It's about the investment. If you are a venture capitalist, if you are ready to give money, I can open the shop. I have a lot of ideas. I can pay it back. And also can give you the share. You can easily judge someone as a failure. It's not a failure. I don't want to pursue because that's going to demand a lot of traveling. I'm so happy to do that. And also I need the support from the family. But my husband is not here with me. He has to take care of his family too. So it will be quite tough for me to do this job all alone. So I decided to quit. I'm not interested to quit. But there is no point of doing it again and again. I gave 10 years, almost more than 10 years. Just imagine I've been to that place 2012, passed out in 2013. Again I have entered into the place in 2025. Huge gap is there. But I did everything. I know about the textiles, I know about how to procure, how to merchandise, how to get the artisans, how to get the work done. I got all the experience related to it. I'm able to manage. I got all the knowledge related to procurement, related to merchandising, related to marketing. I was helping few to market, to sell their products. Even I have participated in one of the exhibition. I did my best. That day was a very pleasant day. The whole thing was sold from morning around 11 o'clock till 11 o'clock. No one was there. After 11 o'clock, got lot of footfall. I couldn't even believe it. Even now, how that happened, it's a magic. Everything was sold, almost 75%. I felt that okay, I got some skills related to marketing. I did that when I was in Sutherland. We were selling few accessories, uh, the things related to computer portables. So that helped me out when I was standing there in the exhibition on behalf of my friend. She was not there. From morning till evening, I was the only person standing over there and selling each and everything. It was selling like hotcakes. I couldn't understand it at first. Is that true? Oh my god. What's going on? Because everyone, it's like, everyone is buying it. And not even one person, just did the window shopping. Everyone was getting in and buying the product and they were happy. So I noticed it and I was so happy about it. But unfortunately, I couldn't continue with that particular person because I was not a partner. I was not a partner signed for the job. It's simply, I was helping her out. Simply as a partner, as a friend. And no monetary gain, nothing was there out of it. But I was also bought few things from lot of artisans. Those things were sold in the same place. That was the only gain. So please try to get it. I was not simply sitting at one place. I did not deplete my husband's account. I have added a lot of values. And I'm not interested to continue the same thing because the time, the period, whatever given for that particular field was over. It needs a lot of support as well. I have to travel, I have to meet a lot of people, and someone should be here at home. But my husband is juggling between two cities because he has to take care of his parents. They are quite old. So I'm not here to complain, I'm not here to blame anyone, but you must understand one thing. I received a lot of threats from DMK party from Tamilnadu. They have the grudge vengeance towards some other party and they are deteriorating my name here in the same place. After 4 years I came back. My son was here just next to this house. We had a great time with each and everyone in the same place. And after 4 years, people don't forget us. They still remember us. But still, there are new people having no idea about us. And these guys are spreading false news. They are simply imitating my dress, my attire, or the way of, I don't know how do I describe it. They are showing the cheap labors on the road. And you must understand that I came out of the big women's university named as Mother Teresa Women's University in Chennai. The research and extension center is there. And also I was a civil services aspirant. You just check with my vlogs. I talked about so many things related to geography, related to science, related to mathematical problems, what not. And these guys are deliberately spreading the false news and they took control over each and every place. I don't know what is there. What am I playing? I mean, is there any role? I'm not connected to any party. I'm not connected to any club. I just wanted to pursue my career because I have discontinued. I quit my job in order to, expand the family. Well, that happened before my marriage, but still, I didn't join in the same stream because I don't want to take a lot of stress due to the shifts. But here I have gathered a lot of experience in many fields. So I'm so confident. I have a lot of experience. I can manage, I can do marketing, I can do merchandising, I can do so many things. I got a lot of confidence after 10 years spending with artisans, spending my time in traveling, meeting new people, and doing some sort of marketing work for my friends. I did everything. I am so happy to be here in this place right now. I mean, in my life. I can manage at least 50 to 100. I got that sort of confidence now. That happened because of my travels. I was traveling to different places. I met a lot of people. And I was trying to manage everything all alone. That's not a joke. I've been to places all alone. I was managing everything all alone. I met a lot of artisans all alone. I got the contacts from Facebook. I gathered the messages and I sent mails and I was able to connect with the artisans over there, the locals. It gave me a lot of confidence as well as, become more assertive. I could say that. I already had that sort of position, when I was working as an executive. I have conducted the team huddles that gave me a different view of looking at things. That is some sort of managing job related to manager. Manager is the level. When you compare the level, there are 2 to 3 levels are there to reach that position. But still I could say that it was giving me the opportunity to manage the teams, at least 2 to 3 teams. And I was able to assess the strength and weakness of each and every technician. And I was able to understand my situation as well as where am I. So I feel like, after gaining that sort of experience, though it was quite short, I mean, the period whatever spent in that post was not too long. But I have gathered a lot of experience from my managers, from my mentors. They gave the opportunity. And I am so thankful. Top notched people in Sutherland gave the opportunity. And they were always supporting. Except a few incidents. I had the great time in Sutherland as well as in HP. But I have spent only 1 year approximately because I got the certificate after adding all the allowance they have to pay me back. So I requested them for those things. So literally I came out of that particular concern after 1 year officially. Though the date was mentioned, but all the settlement done after 2 months. So I could say that 1 year spent in that particular concern, HP, almost. So what is your point? What are you trying to say? What is your thing? I have the data year wise. Please try to get it. I have the data year wise. I have the proof, I have the evidence, but I cannot carry it wherever it is possible. I'm not going to carry it anymore. I got all the records. It is freshly generated. I'm not going to carry anything, but there are receipts, there are documents still there. I cannot carry those things. I cannot save it for years. Who is going to save the bills for 20 years? Or who is going to have the bills for mothers, for grandmothers, jewels and all? My aunt is still there. She came to this house last year. If you have any question, you can check with my aunt. Her house is worth of 1.5 crores in 2014. And they are spreading the very cheap messages here. Just imagine my aunt's house is worth of 1.5 crores. Why should I have to mention it? You must understand the values. My aunt was working in a school as a teacher. She came out of that school as assistant HM. And my uncle is no more. He was working as a sub-registrar. All of them are educated. When you talk about my family, as I told you, they are in planning commission, village administration, and one more uncle was there, banking or something. It's all related to government sector. Except to my father and one of my aunt is, but she is unemployed. I got married to a very big family. She was in a very big house. What is affluent? What do you mean? Would you please let me know? And these guys are putting the tax, the party tax, in front of each and everyone in our family. How on earth it is possible? Everyone was educated, graduated, worked in the government sector. How do they claim something as such? And they are chasing me here. I don't know what is that. What do they want out of me, out of my life? I couldn't get it. It's not the imaginary stuff. I have the proof. And after coming to this house, I faced 1,000 issues. On every day basis, there are some issues going on. I just don't understand it. Like, something is happening with the fuse, something is happening with the gate, and they are creating the problems. They are having the influence, the party people, and they are showing the sort of power because they are sending the tenants, and they are behaving in a very weird manner. Everyone. Last time the lady let all her pets and it was littering, vomiting, and she was not cleaning and she was not doing anything. It was quite tough for me. And she was asking me to close the gate all the time. If I go out, I can do it. If the delivery boy is coming and doing it, what should I do? She gave enough trouble. And after that, another tenant came and he was always locking the front gate. And he kept his vehicle and locked the main gate, and he was gone without paying bills, without caring about anything. It's not his house, the house is shared by 3. And how many times I could call someone, the owner, in order to make a complaint. Why should I talk about it here at first? Because you must understand one thing, as a woman, I have faced so many issues, all alone, everywhere. I have posted it, please go through. And these guys are from DMK party and they are targeting the people. I don't know what is that and what they are trying to say. They are putting the tax. I don't know. I'm not at all related to any party in Tamilnadu. I worked in Sutherland. Before that I was in Delhi. Before that I was in my college. So how they are connecting my life with the other party people, I couldn't get it. I have the documents. If there is anyone interested to go through everything, you can check and verify it. I've been to each and every place last year. I'm not going to repeat it again and again, sorry. And you are not interested to listen to the same thing. I'm not asking you to listen to me, but if you have the power to control these guys in Karnataka, please do it. These guys are deteriorating my name. Please try to get it. And I worked here as a technical solutions representative. Grade 2. The salary grade was 3. And they recently issued the letter. What else you want? They are chasing me. I'm facing it all alone. And my husband is not here. It's too tough for me to understand each and everything. And I request the government of Karnataka to take care of these guys. You have the cameras everywhere. You could follow the people. You can easily identify the loafers. Or you can simply, I request you to go through all the records, whatever I have. It's all freshly generated, produced. And all the receipts are there. I'm carrying it. I'm carrying all the medical records, everything. I cannot carry it anymore. I request someone to consider this problem and please come forward and resolve it. Because these guys are having a lot of power, lot of influence, and they are misusing it. They're simply passing and spreading the false message everywhere, and they are sending the tenants. It's not. I cannot tell this to the owner because they are using the tenants. They are not related to the owner. What if I tell about it the same thing? I already addressed it. Please don't lock the main gate. I addressed it. And they were making lot of issues. I couldn't get it, and he kept his car, he parked his car in front of his door, and he blocked the way, and he locked the main gate, and they were gone. And we paid the bill because the fuse was gone. The person took the fuse off, and then the motor was not running. The water was not there. Day by day I couldn't face these things. I'm so tired of this. And if there is anyone from Karnataka, any official, I request you to resolve it as soon as possible. Because they are following me like a shadow. If it is something, whatever attack was there, that happened, that was direct. They were threatening me not to step into the college. They were not letting me to step out anyway. And also they are using people to cuff, to do some sort of gesture. Wherever I go, they are using the people in the shop, in the restaurants, and they are doing the gesture something like this, coughing, trying to, do some sort of weird noises. Well, I just don't understand it. I mean, they are trying to then they are imitating my action. The dress, whatever I follow, the attire, the code or whatever. They are putting the same dress to the cheap label on the road. And she was imitating my actions. Just imagine, what is this? Why should I have to understand it at first? Alright then, if you have any question, you can contact the police department directly. I'm also interested to contact them because these guys are putting the party label as well as deteriorating my name here. I'm from a very decent family, and we are not related to any party, and these guys are doing the same thing. I don't know how to explain it to anyone. So if there is any official or any police officer or anyone related to investigation team able to understand it, please come forward and resolve it. I'm not creating any issue. I don't think that there is some sort of issue. But just imagine the issues, whatever I've been through. Everywhere. In West Side, in Tanishq, in this house, in the bank. Because the ATM card was sent back to the bank from post office. Everywhere from day one. After coming here, I was facing a lot of problems. To get the ATM card, it was an issue. The postman was saying a lie. Postwoman. It's clearly written now. First floor bell is mentioned over there, calling bell. I was here because I have applied the card in person. Why should I have to go out? But the postwoman said that no one was there, and she sent it back to the bank. I was bearing the charges, and the guy in Tanishq did not produce the bill after telling him 1,000 times. He didn't give the transparent bill. So I cancelled the transaction, stopped the check. Again I was bearing the charges. And someone said I was interested to donate. As I told you, many times I have mentioned about Akshay Patra. And I received the mail stating that your name is not matching in ATG certificate according to the records. Then I filed a case in RTI because I have the record. I have the clear records. There are so many legal points are awaiting for them. Then I got the reply in records. Name is like this. This is the birth date. This is the card number. The PAN card number. Just imagine. Is there anyone on this world going through these many issues on an everyday basis? Alright then, I couldn't even order any food. They are mixing the baking soda or something in that. It's creating the stomach issue. How do I address it? I can't blame anyone. Alright, if it is imaginary, let it be. But I have the records, I'm not going to carry it anymore. If it is, they are able to do anything. They can change anything. They can destroy everything. I'm carrying it for a year. The bag. You just imagine the load of 20 years. 20 years. And no one is ready to help me. But again, I did everything. I'm done. I got all the records for you. The final statement provided by the MNC is there. That's enough for you. For all your questions, for everything. Please don't come back. I've been to station many times. You were not there. And no one is there to interested to take the case also. According to them, it's unnecessary. Because the jewelry shop is there to confirm the details. They did that. And the bank produced the statement. And the MNC issued the service certificate. What else you want? Don't put the party label and don't fight with me. I cannot handle this anymore, sorry. And if I request the state government of Karnataka to take care of this issue. There are people always roaming around my house making some issues, even with the sweepers. They are trying to imitate my dress, the gloves, the shoes. I couldn't get it. I just don't understand anything. Okay, it's none of my business. If it is related to the road, no one is going to take care about it. But you must understand that I have the degree MCA and I have the certificate from the top MNC in the world. I worked as a technical solutions representative 2 with salary grade 3, and that was the voice process. So try to understand these things and leave me alone. If you want to fight for anything, there are places specifically built for it. Please step into it. I'm not going to carry the load anymore. If I miss anything, that's not my responsibility. I've been to the places and they failed to check that. I cannot carry this anymore because if I keep it here, if I step out, they will change everything. They will destroy it. For sure. Then please don't ask me anything. That's my only concern as well as the request. Thanks for your time.